For months, astronomers assured us 3 Atlas would be nothing more than a spectacular flyby, a harmless visitor skimming past Mars and vanishing into the void. But the cosmos rarely does harmless by accident. And now, data from the James Webb Space Telescope flips the story. The numbers have changed. The trajectory has shifted. Scientists are whispering what no one wanted to hear: 3 Atlas might hit Mars. But this isn't just a comet. Precision maneuvers, rhythmic gas pulses, and deliberate trajectory adjustments suggest this object behaves less like ice and rock and more like a spacecraft. When first spotted on July 1st, it looked like any fast-moving interstellar interloper, nearly 87 kilometers per second relative to the Sun, crossing the Moon's distance in under 80 minutes. But instead of slowing or fragmenting as typical comets do, 3 Atlas accelerated, its path tightening with subtle course corrections. Its coma doubled in brightness, spectral analysis revealed intense UV energy and unusual CO2 outgassing, and rhythmic 17-minute pulses in its tail hinted at deliberate thrusts. The revised calculations are alarming. An impact distance of just 1.95 million kilometers is now predicted, a cosmic hair's breadth. Even a tiny adjustment, a whisper of thrust, could turn that near miss into a direct collision. The alignment is unnerving. Outgassing perfectly tracks Mars' orbital plane, almost as if aimed. Radar returns from Mars orbiters show metallic echoes. Amateur high-exposure images revealed 3 glowing beams converging toward Mars, pulsing with the object's exhaust. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loewy suggests the unthinkable: 3 Atlas may be an engineered probe, targeting Mars deliberately. The stakes are staggering. At 10 billion tons and 57 kilometers per second relative to Mars, an impact would unleash over 2 million megatons of energy, blasting a crater 60 kilometers wide and 5 kilometers deep, scattering debris across orbit, some potentially reaching Earth. Mars orbiters, rovers, and decades of scientific data could be destroyed. Subsurface lakes and dormant microbes, untouched for eons, might be exposed to engineered molecules drifting in 3 Atlas trail. If its outgassing carries synthetic biology, it could trigger panspermia in reverse, seeding life on Mars. James Webb's spectrographs detected polymers, nanotubes, and isotopic anomalies, engineered materials that shouldn't exist in space. 3 Atlas is carrying something artificial, heading straight for a planet that may still be alive. Even more disturbing, a secondary shadow trails the object, moving in perfect unison yet undetectable to radar or infrared. It's a mirror, a drone, or something else entirely, suggesting 3 Atlas is not the main actor but a carrier of something more elusive. The trajectory isn't random. Its path intersects orbital resonance dates observed by ancient civilizations, September 23, October 5, November 11, matching cycles of 54 years. Patterns in its motion, pulses, and gas emissions form Fibonacci sequences. Princeton neurocosmology teams noticed subjects' brainwaves synchronized to these pulses, hinting the object's influence is cognitive, not just mechanical. Mars itself appears to respond. Seismic and magnetic activity beneath Cerberus fossae mirrors the 17-minute gas pulse interval. Light curve analysis shows recursive spiral patterns, echoing Fibonacci sequences and DNA coiling. Old thermal scans from Utopia Planitia revealed subsurface glyphs now glowing, matching 3 Atlas' projected approach. Dust fields in Noctis Labyrinthus shifted, forming concentric ovals, a deliberate eye tilted 23.5 degrees, Earth's axial tilt. Mars is awake, aware of us, of our signals, perhaps anticipating this moment. Spectral breakdowns show organic chains resembling RNA, not Earth-based but structured for replication. Some sequences mirror human encryption keys, others musical intervals. Life, encoded as language, traveling through space. The impact may not be physical. The real event may already be happening inside us. As 3 Atlas aligns with Mars, Earth, and the Sun, the configuration mirrors ancient megalithic alignments. Stonehenge, Nabta Playa, Teotihuacan, all pointing to the same triad of celestial angles. For millennia, humans may have unknowingly built monuments in preparation for this cosmic convergence. The final position is not destruction. It is completion, a pattern, a countdown, a resonance. We called it a comet, tracked its numbers, convinced ourselves it was random. But it's deliberate. It performs, aligns, and responds. Every planet it passed whispered back. Mars didn't just react, it remembered. And now, with 3 Atlas poised at its final approach, the question is no longer what will it do to Mars, but what is it doing to us? The object came not for the planet, but for our attention. And now that it has it, we must ask, what happens next?